Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to the House and to the people of Bermuda. I wish to highlight this morning some of the good work that the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs is doing to promote and support our artists, culture, and our heritage. Mr. Speaker, the nature of public service is such that the officers at the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs are regularly called upon to find new and innovative ways of helping to build and support Bermuda's artistic community. In addition to the many fine programs that the department is directly responsible for, members of the creatives community as well as organizations and cultural groups frequently reach out to the department for help in developing their artistic projects or organizing their cultural events. Mr. Speaker, not everyone is familiar with the terms creatives. However, the world would be a rather dull place without them. A creative is a person who looks at the world from an original perspective and utilizes this perspective to develop new ideas, new products, and new artistic outputs. Creatives aren't solely painters or those we traditionally think of as artists. A creative is anyone who approaches what they do as a form of art, including areas that include the cultural industries. Mr. Speaker, the assistance that is sought by creatives is sometimes financial, sometimes promotional, sometimes along the lines of advice or stewardship, and oftentimes a combination of these threads of support. Whichever is the case, the department's involvement often means the difference between a fully realized creative project coming to fruition and positively impacting our society, rather than fizzling as a dream deferred. Mr. Speaker, a recent example of this kind of impactful support provided by the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs takes the form of a grant that was given to a family of artists, husband and wife team Dr. Edwin and Shirley Ann Smith, along with their adult sons McCrae and Stephen Smith, who together formed the family business Art Smith BDA. This talented family, comprised of a visual artist, a photographer, a graphic designer, and a culinary artist, utilized a grant from the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs to create the gorgeous book that you and my parliamentary colleagues should now have in front of them, entitled PawPaw Bermuda. As the title suggests, the book is a collection that focuses on the artistic and culinary history of the pawpaw in our island. The pawpaw, known by non-Bermudians as papaya, has, as Dr. Smith rightly points out in his introduction to the book, a history in Bermuda that dates back to the year 1616 as part of an agricultural plan to ensure available sustenance for the early settlers. Since that time, Mr. Speaker, in addition to fulfilling its original role and intention of being a part of local food supply, the pawpaw has captured the imagination of Bermudian and visiting artists alike. This book is both a collection of visually stunning recipes as well as a graphic timeline of the pawpaw's consistent appearance in the work of artists from the late 19th century up to present-day contemporary references. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to congratulate the Smith family as this elegant publication, of which the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs is proud to be a major sponsor. The fact that it is also a project which showcases the talents of 4 Bermudian artists who, as relatives, have chosen to pool their talents together serves as a model for what can be accomplished using the family bond as a source of inspiration. On that note, Mr. Speaker, I take my seat. Thank you.